Name the distillery that has won Best Blended American Whiskey 3 years running.
I would say Bardstown.
Wrong.
Wild Turkey.
No.
Bourbon Place.
High Bank Distillery, located in Columbus, Ohio, has recently won the distinction of Best Blended Whiskey in America for the 3rd year in a row at the San Francisco World Spirits Competition. High Bank has actually very graciously supplied us with 4 full bottles of some of their core offerings.
Yep.
And we're about to review them for you, especially you Ohioans who have had access to this delicious juice for a while now. And for you Michiganders, who literally have had access to this at the time of this shooting for about a week. Now, this is their lower proof offerings, an 88 proofer, but we're gonna go ahead and start with this one, and we're gonna work our way up to their barrel strength, cask strength offering, okay?
Ooh.
And have some fun along the way.
Have some fun. There's a fork in the road. What is that sign?
Hey, Fozzie, I want you to turn left if you come to a fork in the road.
Yes, sir. Turn left at the fork in the road. Permit.
I'm getting a lot of, it's like a cinnamon, almost like a not a hazelnut. Something else smell in there.
Glass is oily. Not incredibly oily, but oily for an 88 proofer.
Mine's oily maybe because I spat in it.
A lot of complex notes on the nose.
It's almost Kool-Aid-y smelling. I just tasted this and instantly I went to powdered sugar. Mm-hmm. That is the taste that I'm getting. It's almost like a powdered sugar with...
It's kind of grapey, actually.
No.
Apparently it's not grapey. We've crossed that off the list.
I don't know what grapes you've had.
No, there's something berry-ish about it. Something fruity.
This is a green strawberry that you picked too soon.
I'm digging that note. Green strawberry, creme brulee. That burnt sugar over top of it. It was so sweet on the nose. That sweetness transfers to the palate with a little tiny bit of that sourness from the green, slightly green strawberry. But it is very fruit forward. I'm not saying it has a fantastic finish on it, but
it's not bad for an 80 proofer.
It's not bad for an 88 proofer. High Bank, they only use whiskeys that are at least 5 years old or older in their blends. I think that comes out here even at this low proof point. Next up we have Whiskey War Double Oaked. It's 100 proof. You can tell it's already a very, very dark and gorgeous bottle. We're working our way up the proofs. You see the new poof?
His name's Gary, and we don't need any more lawsuits, okay? No, I was talking about the magazine.
Wow, this one's sweeter. I'm surprised it can smell sweeter. Pillsbury cookie doughs, okay, that already come out dough'd for you. Just gotta break them and bake them.
Yeah.
That's what it smells like. I know they're called sugar cookies, but they smell a little different than a regular sugar cookie. So that's what I'm kind of equating this to.
Instantly darker.
Wow.
That is a really solid whiskey.
Well, I do feel a tiny bit of malt in here.
It feels very corn malt. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of rye in it. You're missing that rye spice at the same point. I think it's delicious.
It's not bad.
I like it a lot.
Yeah. You know what else I like? There's 2 guns on the bottle. That makes me nervous. I'm like, okay, I guess I will buy it.
As a Michigander, that does make us nervous. Our history is that we used to be at war with Ohio. Until we decided Ohio simply wasn't worth it. I'm getting a lot of burnt barrel. I'm getting a lot of charred barrel over top of that potentially same whiskey that was sweet and strawberry-ish forward on the lower proof offering. A lot of that char and creme brulee here on the double oaked.
Super duper creme brulee.
Moving on. I'm really curious to try this one. We have not tried this one yet. It came with a little tag that it's a San Francisco World Spirits Competition Double Gold in 2022. This is Midnight Cask Barrel Proof, a cask strength blend of straight whiskeys and port wine. So it's not finished in a port wine barrel. It is a blend of port wine and cask strength whiskey. Where have you had something like this before?
No.
I haven't.
So this makes me think of Desperate Housewives, right? Where you just like, I want to drink because my husband's cheating on me and I got all these kids.
Craziest reddish amber.
Smell that. It smells like red wine vinegar with a little bit of butter, melted butter in it.
Oh, I wouldn't even go with the vinegar. I would go red wine and butter.
It's exactly buttery red wine. If you like bourbon and wine and you're not sure which one you're going to choose to drink that day, go ahead. Feast your eyes.
If you don't like red wine, probably not going to be your jam. if you enjoy a very creamy, buttery aspect to your red wine, which sounds weird saying it, but it's not weird tasting it, I'm going to GPA this at a solid 3.435. This is a unique freaking offering.
Yeah, if you drink wine and you're like, you know what, I kind of want to be a little bit more burly, a little bit more beefy. And you want to move up to the bourbon and the whiskey era, I think this is a good next step for you.
Last but certainly not least, as we worked our way up the proofs, this is Whiskey War Barrel Proof, a blend of straight whiskeys in small batches, 117.2 proof.
Ooh, it smells perfumey, almost like Chanel-ish, actually, honestly.
A very perfumey nose.
Mm-hmm. This is a rich lady's freaking drink right here. Damn, now that's buttery.
Extremely buttery.
That is spicy, like not hot spicy. I don't know if it has rye in it, but there's rye, there's oregano, there's some thyme in here. It's like an Italian blend, and that's it. And I'm waiting for some garlic, but no, it's a really good.
I feel like you're hungry for spaghetti.
This would go great with spaghetti. Actually, I enjoy this one so much. I'm also now getting a tiny tad bit of a smoky after feel in my mouth.
Yeah, it's not overly sugary, more of like a burnt sugar, like a creme brulee, with herbs, with butter.
And at the end, I feel like I just drank a really good root beer, honestly, because my mouth is a little poppy at the end.
This sarsaparilla aspect of it, right?
Yeah.
Something that you don't get on many bourbons.
So far, this one is my favorite.
Sure.
And I love this one, and I love that first one.
You like the low proof offering.
I do.
But you typically don't.
I hate all low proof anything. When I look and I go, oh, you're 94? Psh, no, I want you to be old, baby. Or proofy,
Yeah, but this is actually an 88 proof, which might be...
88 proof is really good to me. I really like it.
This, honestly, you really do. You're very judgmental against anything below 100 proof. This might be your favorite, or one of your favorite low proof offerings of all time.
I guess this could be my everyday sipper, and then no one will judge me because it's only 88,
Yeah. If you drink every day, but it's only 88 proof, are you really drinking every day?
Yes.
The answer is no.
Oh my gosh, I'm loving this barrel proof. I love it. I love it so much.
What would you GPA the barrel proof at?
This one's pretty high just because of how good and how complex I'm getting all of these notes and tastes from. I would kind of say it's like a 3.7.
Getting into that American whiskey category, I don't know that I've had a better American whiskey
No.
than High Banks Whiskey War barrel proof.
Exactly.
That might be the best American whiskey I've ever had. Biases out there. We prefer, in general, as far as categories, a bourbon or a really great rye or a light whiskey. And American whiskey sort of falls forth in general categories for us. But, hey, Ohioans, Michiganders.
No, sorry, say it again because you are from Michigan.
Ohio-Ganderans, Mich-Ohioans. If you see this on the shelf, you need to buy it.
And I think this Whiskey War Barrel Proof is the best I've ever had.
Up until now, they've only sold in Ohio, but they're excited that they're now expanding into Michigan effective October 1st, 2023,
Okay.
knowing that we are the only whiskey bourbon channel in the state of Michigan. They have reached out to us and asked us to review 4 of their offerings.
I know, how sweet.
So much fame coming our way.
I don't know, Michigan, us, when you think of Michigan, you think of shelf turds, right?
I mean, it's like 30 or 40 new subscribers every month.